Hello everybody, this is Roger Eastlick with Business Website CEO, and I want to welcome you back to WordPress for Beginners. And in this video we're going to show you how to create your first post. So go up here we're going to navigate up here to the WordPress navigation over to the left, and click on the link that says Add New. Brings us to the Post Admin panel. We could also go up here anywhere where we are logged in as an admin and go up to this access panel at the top under New with the plus sign and click on Post, and that would get us to the same screen. So the first thing we're going to do here is add a title. So I'm going to just type in my first WordPress post. And you'll notice two things as soon as I click away from this. You're going to notice two things are going to happen. Wait for it. Click away. And the first thing is that it automatically generates a permalink. And remember, we changed our settings to be domain name plus post name. So what it's done is it took the post name, made it all small letters, put hyphens where the spaces were, and appended it to the domain name. So there you go. Now the second thing that happened is down here at the bottom you can see that it saved the draft immediately as soon as we clicked away. So it's thinking for us in case we get busy and forget to save. It is actually saving for us in the background. Let's go ahead and add some text. I'm just going to grab some dummy text here from it's generated so we don't have to worry about it. You'd normally type it in. Okay, and you'll notice up here right above the post box, I guess, where you put the text in, visual tab, you're going to notice that there is a sort of a what you see is what you get Wysiwyg type of editing tools, the same thing similar to what you'd find in Word or Google Docs, for example. And if you go over here to the right and click on toggle, a toolbar toggle, you'll see that you see additional functionality that you can use. Okay, now let's do something. Let's mark it up a little bit real quick here, and let's make this bold, and let's make this, for example, italic. Okay, so what you see is what you get. So when we make this bold, it looks bold. When we put this in italic, it looks like it's been italicized. All right, let's move over to and that's in the visual tab. Now if we move over to the text tab, you'll notice everything is now in plain text, but anything that's been marked up, the markup is right there and can be seen. You can edit it from here, from the text tab, or you can edit it from the visual tab. One thing you want to kind of take a note of is if you're going to cut and paste something in from somewhere else, if it has markup on it, you want to make sure you paste it into the text part, because if you paste it into the visual part, it will paste in with the tags, and instead of showing bold, it will show the markup for bold in the actual blog post. So let's move over here to the right. We've got a format tag over here, so we could select our format, whether we want a standard, a side, an image, a video, an audio, a quote, a link, or gallery format. We'll just leave it as standard because it is. You've got a categories section, so you can add categories on the fly, which is pretty cool. So if we want to add a category, we'll just click on Add New Category. Opens up a box. And let's say this is training. And I could make that a subcategory by selecting a parent category here if I wanted to. We'll just go ahead and click Add New Category to add a regular category. And you see that it shows up. After I've clicked that, it shows training as a new category, and it shows it selected because since we're adding a new category in this post, it assumes that we want to use it, which is correct. If I didn't want to use it, I could always uncheck it. You'll also notice that there's a most used tab here within the categories section that right now doesn't really show much, but as you continue to add content, add blog posts, this would the most used tags would show up in this list. If we move on down to the tag section, we have the ability to create tags on the fly. And it says to do that, you separate your tags with commas. So we'll just throw a couple tags in here. Okay, and click on Add. And now you see that it's assigning first post, example, and get started as 3 new tags to this blog post. If I made a mistake and wanted to get rid of one of these tags, I could always just click on the red X next to that particular tag and it would not be listed with that blog post. Next thing we can do is we can set a featured image. If we click on set featured image, it takes us to the media dialog box, or set featured image dialog box. Shows us what we've got in our media library. If we didn't have anything in our media library, we could click on upload. Actually, it would default to here to upload a file, and we could either drag a file in here or files, or click on select file and then select the file and bring that into our media library. I'm going to go ahead and select this picture we've got here, and I'm going to click on set featured image. Down here is our featured image. You can see it's all ready to go. At this point, we're pretty much ready to publish the post, but let's say we just want to check it out and really see what it's going to look like before we send it out into the world. We could click on this preview button or this preview button right here, and it will show us a preview of the post, exactly what it will look like when it is published, and we can decide whether or not we like it. We could proofread it from here if we wanted to, or whatever. We can go back to the post panel, and we're going to go ahead and publish it at this point. To publish it, I just move over to this blue publish button over here and click on it, and we're good to go. Now if we do go over to the front end of the site and refresh our page, we're going to see the first post, and you see it's got the training, which was a category that we put in it. It's got the title, it's got the post, and down at the bottom it's got our tags. So it is a complete post and we're ready to go. We've published our first post. How cool is that? So one more thing I want to go through though is under this publish section. Let's say that we publish it and then we figure out we don't really want to publish it quite yet. We want to pull it back. We would click on publish, the publish link right there. We click on edit next to publish, and then we would click on the drop down box and then click on either pending review or draft, click OK, and click update, and it would no longer be published. It would be in whatever category that we put it in. Visibility is currently public by default. If we click on edit next to public, then we can change that to password protected and force people to use a password to get to it, or we can make it private. Click on cancel here. One last thing is you have the ability to change you can schedule it. If you click on edit there, you can change the date and the time that you want it to appear. Click on OK and update, and you're good to go. So this was how to create a post in WordPress. Hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Roger Eastlick. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.